All right. Once again, 14 tiers down, one final tier to complete this limited time series. Just a few hours still left on the clock before this event expires. So here we go. Let's do it. Starting with Hunter at Hockenheim National Circuit. And the winning distance is gonna be some 415 meters behind Sylvia. The bots are trained very well, apparently. Simply by just winning in very close margin. And let's see, I had to, of course, repair this car once. I want to say tier 9 for that speed record at Daytona, because the speed event at Daytona is rarely possible to beat when your car is in critical condition. So that is somewhat predicted prior to entering that event, and the result just confirmed my idea. So, but this final stage here, we have this Hunter, which, as we can see already, that unserviced car can definitely pull it off with ease. And next, the middle event was Autocross, if I remember, which rarely is an issue as well. And then, of course, Cup is a Cup. You shouldn't really struggle with Cup when you got distance to kind of make up any deficit from the car underperforming, you know what I mean, for being in critical condition. So, yeah, not bad. And there's our prey car that we're gonna try to stay behind. Of course, as the car approaches the first corner, they do slow down. What kind of margin? 305, so that's a fair distance behind Sylvia under normal circumstances, but considering that our target was like over 400 meters behind, right? So not exactly the 110 to be exact. So yeah, that's not exactly a very good way of training your bots, but you know what? This is the last tier. I think we'll be a-okay. Don't have to go quite that extreme. So that one's done. Now 95% complete. 2 more gold trophies we're gonna need. Skipping cost now down to 15 gold. So let's check into Autocross at Catalunya National Circuit. All right, 34 seconds and change is the target time to beat, which should be plenty. All right, and if you really struggle, you can take the shortcut. That is taking the Grand Prix circuit corner instead of this, wide way around National Circuit corner. But yeah, we've had on occasion in special event where that made enough of a difference to make it a worthy shortcut to consider. Now just under 33 seconds. Good enough for another gold trophy. So All right, and that does lead us to the one final cup. Let's see, at Silverstone Grand Prix. And we can skip for the amount that we can win, but why would we do that, right? So, for 10 gold plus the car, here we go. Silverstone Grand Prix. PR requirement, 44.9, which I am exactly at by getting 21 upgrades. That is 3 upgrades in each of the 7 categories. So, here we go. We'll just go. No reason to train bots anymore, considering this is the very final event. So we'll, yeah, try to see how quickly we can wrap this up with the car in critical condition. Alright. I was hoping to get the car customized prior to completing this event, but you know, life events. And also, as you might have seen if you're a subscriber, I've done some long endurance races, or one particular long endurance race, mind you, on my third account, just for the sake of doing it. Yeah, that was that took a while. So for the amount of time I think I raced that endurance, I probably could have completed one of these limited time series in its entirety. So yeah, when you do that, these limited time series ends up getting pushed to the bit of a last minute. So, but nevertheless, made it to this final stage, final tier here, without having to, you know, do too much like binge racing, if you will. And the fact that this week we don't actually have a limited time series or special event that is going on, other than the time trial, Formula 1 time trial. That's you know, a little bit of a relief, I feel like. And the 7th birthday celebration for Real Racing 3 is, you know, I want to say kind of dwindling down at this point, so I don't expect any more big discount deals coming any longer, at least nothing like what we got last week. We got 50% off cars, right? Multiple cars on offer, and upgrade discounts to go with it. So yeah, things should kind of settle down now. So we'll have to, maybe that'll provide us some time to make actual progress in our career side of things in game. Although they don't call that career anymore, they call it road collections, and yeah, all that. And motorsports is not your career, apparently. Anyway, just running through, taking it nice and easy. 4C here, nice grippy ride, not terribly expensive, with all things considered. The current average cost of the cars in game, I feel like the new Alfa Romeos are, you know, fairly affordable. So even if you haven't been playing for a terribly long time, you should be able to afford these. Now, because they are just part of all of them, right, are in bonus series as opposed to bonus series. I mean the small box series as opposed to the big box series, which typically are featured at the top of the screen in the road collections. None of these cars are necessary to, you know, go on to unlock something new. But, you know, at least they will provide, once you have the car, they will provide some opportunities to, I don't know, get more, gather more resources, in-game resources. The initial cost obviously is the cost that you spend, but over time, having more cars just makes it more fun to play the game, which in turn will help you recoup and gather those resources that you spend initially to get the car. And that means returning to a same race that you completed prior to. Yes. Just for the fun, not really for anything else. And to improve your time and, you know, beat your friends. It's always fun. So yeah. And which in return will help you become a better racer, which can help you get better results in weekly time trial, which will help you gather once again, you know, win more resources, in-game resources, which can help you expand your garage and so on and so forth. So yeah, kind of goes on to a bit of a snowball effect. The positive feedback, if you will, right? Alright, so here we are, final lap, just about to wrap up the final tier, final race of this limited time series. And we made it through the final corner and just over 2 minutes for that final lap. And that was a relatively clean race, although seems like I did pick up a few damages along the way. Not sure what Alfa Romeo engineers would say about the reliability that is reflected in this. But anyway, yeah, the last lap seems like it was the best lap. And we'll of course get the car serviced as we are done. And here we go once again, the final upgrade scheme, which is pretty easy to remember. 3 across the board. Alright, the final gold trophy, 1 and 100% completion reward, 10 gold plus 40,000 racing dollars. Let's pick those up since now my gold bank has been kind of depleted from all the upgrades that I've got. Like 4 cars worth of upgrades, right? So, yeah, Alfa Romeo, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, so hopefully you guys all managed to win this car by running through this and completing it in time. And once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright, take care.